Yes, 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 yes. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Alrighty, let's see. In no way, not today. Alright, let's add that to. We should be able to add it. Relatively speaking. Wait, is that also source, right? Browser. Yeah, yeah. Beep, beep, beep. Chrome, please. Chrome for streams. Yes. Alright. Doing that. And we put in no URL whatsoever. What? Just add my browser so use my web page. Wow, amazing. Okay, so how? This is not helpful. Okay. Can. No, that doesn't. What? Can't I just share a fucking window? What is the. What is this? Madness. Let's. Display capture. Gamepad. Window! Yep. Okay. Room for streams. Yes. Alright. Select a window to capture. Not that one. This one. I want this one, please. Thank you. Also, you go there. Thank you. What? Wait, why can't this? Are you shitting? You are kidding me. That cannot be an actual thing. Select a window to get. Okay, yes. Okay, good. Thanks. Very awesome. Based. With all the information that is in there, that's great. How about cutting that off a little bit? Just a little bit. I think it was with Alt, right? Yeah, it was. Perfect. That is what we want. Cause that is what we want. And that is what we need. Also, the cam should probably be on top of that, presumably. Goes to the bottom, right? Yeah, nice. Here I am in a madness. So sad. You'll somehow survive, I'm sure. This fucking window is so fucking small. Why? Why is this? Why are there so many things? Where's madness? Alright. So now it's fine? Question mark? Let's check. Oh. We. Alright. There is a thing that is life. That is shocking. I'm shocked. That's my shock face. It is the same as my other faces. Good. Oh yeah, wait. I want to make sure I don't look like a dumb fuck, okay? Pretty much. Always check your stream. Yeah, it looks fine. Not great, but fine. Good. Alright. Then we have a stream. That is a thing. We can move the things over there. Why is this so... Oh my god, that is huge. Okay. Can't we, like... Why can't we add the whole browser to the fucking thing? That is a question that I have that no one can answer. But that's alright. We don't have to answer all the questions. Okay. Good. And since logins are usually at the top, we take that down a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then put that back up so we can see. Well, You can see. I can see already. Because, I mean, who wants to just do cannabis? Wait, is it a stream deck or what? Let's look at some. Are those all the videos though? We're just confused. Oh my goodness. Sweet summer child, we are more than that. That is definitely not everything. I don't understand how I literally use the same link and it shows different things. This is utter madness. Been here. Doing stuff. Personally. Alternatively, we're not doing stuff. Get started, click the button below. Well, oh yeah, we see the stream. The stream is here. Okay, interesting. Learning things suddenly. Auto stop? No auto stop. No stopping of any kind is necessary. I don't know why I have like 2 YouTube chats though, but we'll figure it out, probably. And if we don't, we don't, you know. I do what I can, not what I wish I could, as always. Alrighty, let's get our stuff to make some cannabis and shit. Alright, ow, that hurt. That sucks. Do not like, that's okay. Stuff. Very important. Stuff. Here we go. Okay. And we'll move the cam down a little bit so we can actually fucking see anything. Shocking, crazy. Also boobs, but you know. They're attached. It's an issue that some people have. Okay, let's see if we can build a little blanket for it. So we can put it on top. And then you can actually fucking see anything. Anything whatsoever. Or not, but you know. We'll do what we can. Essentially. Right. Is our cannabis, very straightforward. It's sent to you from the apothecaries in brown glass. Do not drop. As I almost did. As always. I break things. I'm very good at breaking things. Can recommend. Yeah, our grinders, of course. I use 3-pot grinders, essentially, for daily work. Just because in my experience, having a catchy thingy, essentially, actually works quite well, because then there's not like a shit ton of material up here, which means it has more an easier time to move, essentially, right? Because as over time the things get slid down into pushed down into the holes and everything. Cool. We also clean them in the dishwasher. Use the dishwasher. Don't be a fucking idiot. Okay. It's important. No, because the sap or the stickiness that cannabis buds usually have, and that usually gets spread all over the fucking place, to all the things, all the time, for no fucking reason. It is problematic, and it makes us sad, but that's okay. Every now and then I will brush these out. I usually use that when I'm done, or when there's a lot of stuff in there. When I'm done with one of these, because over time they get so sticky that you can barely move them, and especially with people like me who also have chronic pain and other bullshit. Use this, perfect, right? And all that shit. Good. Alright, this is just the title and shit. It's fine. Alright, don't care. We'll just make it small and we'll put it immediately into the glass. This is the glass for the Noise pot. Not sponsored, unfortunately. The Noise pot is one of the many devices that you can use to activate your cannabis, because if you don't, you might as well eat grass, literally. Not figuratively in this case, because in Germany grass is often used as a synonym for weed. Possibly also, I wonder. No, there's probably different terms for it, right? Per language, I would imagine, or culture at least. But yeah, for the brushes, these you will get much more commonly. They're usually on a wooden stem. They have white little frilly things, great. And you will have these very rarely. So the issue is, they are the standard hairbrush thingies. And these are usually actually taken from boars, like actual boar fur. It is fascinating. Look into it. And I don't know why. Often, you don't know why. You know it just works. And in this case, it just works. It allows for somehow, when I use this brush, first off, it loses its bristles so fucking quick. Also bristles. That was the word I was looking for. Fine. It loses them really fucking fast. Actually, there's one that's already taller than the others. Yeah, there. Good. It loses its bristles really fucking fast, which means you have to pluck them out of capsules and or explain to other people why there's hair in these. Stupid. Okay. but they get sticky so freaking quick. Like this kind of thing is made to pick up stuff. It is made literally to pick up as much stuff as possible, because that is how you paint. Shocking. Well, this is not. And therefore, maybe that's why, I guess. And therefore it works much, much better. There's way less residue that is on there at the end. Way, 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 way less. I cannot emphasize it enough, obviously. Joke. So yeah, recommend these, ditch these, use them anyway actually, because useful. But don't forget at the end, when you don't want to use them anymore, they will be so sticky at this. Try and literally peel it off. Use your fingernails, all other things. Definitely recommend. Ooh, we can try that today actually. I got an idea. Because I recently ordered alcohol wipes. Usually I would absolutely recommend you to buy alcohol, not in wipes, but like in a bottle. Duh, shock. Isopropyl, I think, is the alcohol, and it is the other way to deal with the sappiness and stickiness of cannabis. It works really well to clean it, but I don't think I don't think I would want to. Interesting. So the alcohol wipes might make it faster to reduce, or I can use it longer. No, I can't use it longer. We can't use it longer because, ew. No, literally, just ew. Also, I don't know how alcohol works with a. That was red. But I don't know how well alcohol works or doesn't work. More like with if I immediately put like plant material on it. I think what I would want to do is like you clean it with the isopropyl and then keep it on the side, let it air out, and then use it again. That sounds like a lot of hand units to me, honestly. AKA spoons, AKA pin units, which measure how often I can touch things. It's great. I hate it. Thanks. Cool. Fixed. Yeah, so let's just get going. Because I'm bored as about things, we'll also listen to shit. Because why not? Yeah. Hopefully. Once we find where we left off last time. Why is this 5 months ago? Oh my god. It's doing the thing again. Why? That's annoying me. A little bit. Just a little bit. I don't know why it doesn't do the thing. Grumpy pants, basically. Like, why is this the last one I see when I know there's newer shit around? I don't understand that. Like, I legitimately do not understand that. It just is the everything. And it's 10 hours ago is the last time I saw something. So why the actual fuck? Yeah, 11 hours ago. See? And I'm not... But why? Why do you do this to me? Wait, what? 10 days. 10 days. Huh? Okay. So it is also washed. I'm comparing Firefox to Chrome right now, in case anyone was wondering. It is on everything. So why? Wait, I unselected everything and it worked? Okay. We're not that enough. No, not. Okay. That's what? He's at a pro? He went to a pro with car. Okay. we're still catching up. Okay. Everything is fine. Oh my god! Ceasefire and gathering might be over. We saw that. We didn't watch that. That is absolutely a bait title, and I don't like bait titles. Fuck you. But Kaya.
It's not a bulletproof vest. It's an airsoft vest. It's more so just so I have a press badge so I don't get shot at.
Oh shit! Wait. OBS, you need the sound from my thing. Otherwise, you will be sad without it. Without it. Hello, what do? What? Okay. I need to add something. Active sources only. Okay. Chrome. Well, it better be active. I mean, it's the microphone. It has to be active. Sorry. Yep. We have Chrome. But can't we also like... maybe not. I don't know. Why can't I activate it? I know, right? Sorry. Audio output capture. Yes. Yes. Yeah, just do default. Is that good? Is that a thing?
By the cops. This is a Turkish guy born in wealth, luxuriously his whole life, walking his designer dog, Ubered from his $3 million WeHo mansion with a performative press vest on.
Yeah, she got up.
Bro, why he gets so triggered when this dog moves? Has he announced every single time she stands? He got up. She got up. Kaya's standing. She got up. She's standing. She got up. Why did he? Yeah, we see that, dude.
So Kaya essentially is Hassan's dog. Essentially, she is Hassan's dog. And he got her relatively recently. She's not puppy, obviously. Like, look at her, she's huge. But she's still rather young, I believe, like 1 or 2 years. And I kid you not, she lies for hours in the background of his stream exactly where he wants her to be. And we have seen many videos of him ordering her to go back there. I don't care whether it was a shot call or not. I care that he forces a dog to be his prop in the background. Are you fucking kidding me? A young dog needs... For fuck's sake, give her an enrichment. At least give a bone to buy to use, or a fucking Kong to chew on, right? Like, give her something to do. Oh my god. Obviously, dogs sleep a lot. They sleep a lot more than people think, and most people actually overtrain their dogs if they do care about it, because they want to do something with the dog every day, all day, all hours. You don't have to, but it's a working dog. It's a working dog. She's all on all the fucking time. Anyway, almost all the fucking time. I would not. Anyway, but that's me. He thinks stuff. And it seems now Destiny is checking things out. Question mark. He has looked at that kind of thing before, like at the shock videos and whatnot, and I think he was even the one who pointed it out first, that it's like, who cares about the fucking collar? The dog is sitting in a room on a bed for hours, and is punished when she steps off. I think that's pretty obvious, isn't it? I need to do these sheets. Oh, and also with Cannabis, unlike me, don't open the container before you're actually working. I was about to be to work, but still, doesn't matter.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's so cringe.
What are Kaya's thoughts on socialist commodity production?
Why would you take your dog to a protest?
Yeah.
And it's interesting because while we were
I know why.
driving,
I'm
we're
sorry.
very far out from, I mean, not very far out, but we're far out from the protests we're going to, and yet there's like other numerous small No Kings protests that have obviously taken place all around. And the only reason why I can say that comfortably is because I'm seeing a lot of like people at restaurants and stuff like that, and they all have their own like little
Why is he calling the No Kings protests all over America small? Really?
placards and stuff. Parents, children.
Like imagine, because remember, he's bragged about being shot at by the cops before. Like imagine he gets into some situation where Kaya gets spooked, right? We've seen her get spooked on camera before. Oof, got a lot of grain here, Chief. It's okay. She's gotten spooked before. Imagine she gets spooked and a cop ends up like killing the dog. Why would you bring your dog to a protest? When you've bragged about
Especially with
how
eyes
violent they get
going
with you there. It's so
bananas,
stupid. Oh,
literally.
maybe he's trying to dispose of the dog.
I know.
Maybe he wants her as a prop for death.
It's not good. It's not good when your immediate family members don't have the same politics as you. Luckily, me and Kaya, we have the same exact politics, so we're good. My stupid chud dog.
Oh my god! I just realized who his son is! He's this guy.
חטופים חללים עדיין שם. אין שום סיבה בעולם שאנחנו נעביר סיוע לחמאס. זהו. אין סיבה. אם חמאס מפר את ההסכם, אנחנו לא צריכים לקיים אותו. בשום צורה. אנחנו לא צריכים לחזק את חטופים.
The settler babies. We found them. Finally, there they are.
Yeah, it's way too
The
loud.
settler babies have come out.
Boom.
Boom.
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Apparently.
Well,
What?
sometimes longer than that, but still.
Oh, the protest again. Yep.
Groomed with regular
Rain.
grooming. What do you think is happening
Got
in
it.
grooming?
I'm very good at things.
The grooming is the groomer reading out a copy of Karl Barks's very own Das Kapital.
I should
He
get
has a dog
messages,
again, by
shouldn't
the way.
I?
He's
Yeah, I
probably
got
praying
messages.
for that dog to get killed. It would be such a huge stream moment for him. He could go viral with it.
Stay.
He could say he's the victim. And then he finally gets rid of her. Doesn't have to worry about her anymore. Oh, jeez.
Did you see yourself catching that Jon Stewart stealth stray? That was funny as shit. I did not.
Jeez. I was thinking it was gonna be like sometimes when dogs are tired or hot, you get the like the whatever. This is like the I've just been full on sprinting. Did they just come in from outside?
Did you see yourself catching that Jon Stewart stealth stray? That was funny as shit. I did not. Damn, this thing is this got overheated.
Oh, the brush. The brush fell.
Did you
That's
not give a
okay.
fuck about this dog at all? What the?
Okay.
Now, before or after, he must stop and be like, "Are you okay, Kai?" Or he must say something, right?
So, let's build a fort again. Our little wall. It's like climate change but different. It works. Sort of, anyway, hopefully. Let's check OBS. That is very tilted. Okay, let's not tilt that. A little bit. Okay, based. Alright, so I brought these. We need them. We unfortunately do actually need them. Sad. I use these. These scissors are pretty good to get through it. Do not use tiny toy scissors or some bullshit like that. I would actually recommend. I haven't found them right now, but no doubt they will pop up at some point. Use and buy scissors that cut cloth, especially thick cloth. because these things are really bad. They hate scissors and scissors hate them. Something like that. But it's great. And with the scissors, it works kind of well. But that's why I have these alcohol wipes, because they also get coated in that shit. Coated positively, and then they don't cut it well anymore. Shocking, right? Like that's how it works. Hence, that's what you can use. And the cloth wipes are much better for people, again, like me, that have limited hand units, limited amounts of time, limited amounts of... You can touch things. And then you get to touch things, you get to do things. Shocking. Yeah. That also has developed over time, that I like do that, because it's the easiest way to get the shit out, essentially. I also a good cheat code is to get like someone's signature card, right? And those are so thick that they can be used to like move all this dusty shit that you have to like brush 10,000 times otherwise with your fingers, which is stupid, so don't do it. Yeah, just use those little cards, especially if they're really thick, if they have like the quality shit going on. Definitely use those. Yeah. Now something you should also do, honestly, and I should also do it, is whenever you always add a few buds and then you close the fucking can, the fucking glass or container, because you're trying to limit the amount of time and the exposure that the material has to air, oxygen, and light. Both reduce the effect of the THC significantly if you fuck up, like forgetting a container or whatnot. I also try to always cut off the really thick branches, not so much with these. And here too, you can like take them apart a little bit and then do it all a little neater like this. Where also still a little crumb, but again, these little tiny things are so hard that it hurts people like me a lot, who have neuropathic pain in their hands, right? So it's not good. I don't think it's good. I think you shouldn't cut them if you can avoid it. Like if you have the strength, or if you don't care like as much, it doesn't have to be perfect, then just put it on top, squish it down, do the thing, and you'll figure it out. But yeah, I just kind of like make them a little smaller and then push them in anyway, or try to get them between like some of the teeth of the grinder, and then I can just push it down. These are nice too. Well, nice for me. They're actually lower quality because they're actually quite dry already, which means that they have less plant juice. And plant juice is what we need for, our fifis. I'm basically trying to get as much down as possible with my like weird shaking thing. Or usually I tap it on the thing, but apparently that's really loud. The stream does not like. And here too you see like a few like leaves that are stuck. So always make sure you're working on an even surface. A cutting board is not that great, honestly, because of the grooves that you've already cut into it. If it's a fresh one, sure. But again, wood is a bit of a thing because this stuff is just, it loves getting stuck on things. It's just all the time. It's like its favorite pastime, like a hobby or something. I don't know. continue. Let's continue. With the thing. With the other thing. With the other, other thing. Going there. Yep, good. Big dog. Also, he chokes her, apparently, with his collars. Like, they're too tight. I trust another person more than him, definitely. And a lady said that.
He's so fast,
Not even
man.
Destiny,
Yeah.
so that.
What do you think about that CBS interview?
Unless Destiny is also.
Oh, maybe when he said this thing is over here, he
Woman's
was talking
name.
about the dog and not the camera. Was
I'm sorry.
yesterday?
See myself.
To live.
60,000.
You can probably hear Kaya in the car as well, because she too is attending the
Like, that sounds like a normal dog panting right there. Still a little funky, you can hear in the background.
King's protest. Now, the reason why I'm saying that Kaya's in the car as well is because it's extra safe. The No Kings protests are
It's extra
obviously-
safe.
The No Kings protests are mostly comprised of like elderly people, young people. We've already covered it a lot. And the last time I went, especially during the day,
Another idea
I'm
is to
sorry.
put
Is this
down
like
a
she
sheet of
deserved
paper.
it because of what she
but
was wearing?
honestly,
What is this argument? The No Kings protests are usually safe because it's just
they're not
old
big
people,
enough.
implying
You need a
what?
bigger,
That
a bigger
ICE
area
is
than
only
that.
beating up the dangerous
Bigger
dark
surface
people,
area.
the young people. What is that argument? Or what is that logic? What?
I have no idea why he said, or it's less dangerous
and,
because there's young
last time I
people and
went,
old people.
especially in the
It feels
during
like-
the day,
He almost mentioned old ages. They're
there was
young, old. in
there
between.
were other people that had also brought their
Maybe he doesn't know there's something in between because that would be him,
They had
and
also
he would be
brought their
worried that they
doggos as
wouldn't
well.
like him anymore.
Can you explain what you mean? Well, the implication of what he's saying, it's not that he's saying it's safe because like the people there aren't dangerous, and the only way that ICE would, like, I would imagine one of the
The
different things you have
ages,
with, like,
yeah.
ICE showing up and tear gassing or doing things that would make the dog nervous, that would be like a really bad event for Kaya. But it's not like he's saying like, oh no, these events are safe because it's just old people and young kids here or whatever, so ICE won't be messing with us. ICE only goes for the dangerous crowds, the dangerous people. Like that.
Slapping
just
into
seems
my
like a really
hand
weird
hurts too, though, so
thing
that
to
doesn't
say.
work.
and we'll be answering some questions when we're out there.
You will
Trying to
answer
figure out
questions when you're out
Who's
there.
actually funding these protests? How much people have actually gotten
Wait,
paid
what?
to be at these protests?
What is he?
And also whether or not
What does it mean?
the protesters themselves are Antifa, Hamas, anti-Christian, or anti-American family. I will
What?
be demanding to learn where the Soros paychecks are coming from for myself as well as everybody else.
Sweet summer child. This is not how you make a joke. You're talking. He's talking like he's so bored of it. Like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, whether it's funded by Antifa. All that vocal fry that you need to have in there. And I was like, why? To be fair, I use vocal fry a lot too. Standard in my voice somehow. Kind of grew like that. But why? No, but seriously, why? Do not understand. Alright, moving on. I will lunch it.
That's attending.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. Super okay.
Why not all four?
Or she's panting a bit much though, yeah.
Well, people got paid not
She
to be
okay?
there, that's for sure. Well, it's gonna be harder to figure out, isn't it?
A little strained.
If someone
or
got
you-
paid not to be there, that's gonna be difficult
But
for
see,
us
like,
to
how
find
much
out.
dust there is already here. Well, you can't see probably. No camera for that.
Sounds like there's a plant in there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well.
Uh-oh. Careful.
We got a big old doggo in the back.
Ow. Nope, that was not good. That was not good. That was very stupid.
You guys always
It's fascinating how, like, in some ways you get used to your pain really quickly. Like, you're avoiding doing things, you're not grabbing things, that kind of stuff, or you're hesitating before touching someone's hand. That was funny. He probably thought very different things. But hey, whatever. Men, we don't accommodate men here, okay? Men suck. We hate men. I'm open about my hate for men and all humans, including myself. So therefore, beep. Okay, that's good. Getting there. That's our new holy grail mutation that we have found through experimentation, and we enjoy it very much. But yeah, how much dust there is still here, and I can't even get it off probably, right? Like there's some bits that you're not gonna get off fully. There's some bits here too in like corners and shit that I'm trying to get out. It's like liquid gold, but different. Gotta be careful. And the benefit of these glasses is that they absolutely go well with the dishwasher. The problem is these caps don't. So you would have a glass without a cover, which is not the point, unfortunately. Hence, I keep others that also do that kind of thing, but, you know, different, whatever works, you know. Whatever fucking works. Yeah, I really need to get the... What is it called? Visitenkarte. It's a thing that lawyers often have, or, well, business people, handing them out to other people that they need, that kind of stuff, essentially. And it's not an ID card, but it's a... fuck, I can't. My brain doesn't wanna... Alright, it's fine. I have the great advantage that cannabis is not illegal at this point in time. At least, medical cannabis. It was so fucking cute. My mom first thought that medical cannabis was literally different kinds of cannabis than from the normal. It's fucking adorable. I'm lucky my mom is still alive though. But anyways.
Good. Unfortunately, though, because it's Los Angeles, it's going to take a while for us to get there because there's LA traffic, which is classic.
Can you do anything
Is
but
Kyle the
complain?
cameraman? Yes. It's a classic case of Los Angeles traffic that's taking place right now. I think you can, from this point on, you can show me and Kaya. Kaya's got a press vest on. Oh, she's getting up. Kaya also has a press harness on, as you can see.
Alright.
And no.
This is about the time where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need a different thing. One, you feel it by the grinding itself requiring more strength, let's say, more effort, right? Then you can also see that the stuff is green, essentially. The stuff is green. And also you can see it by how much dust particles from the cannabis is in there. Not dust particles, cannabis particles. is in there. So now you can imagine what happens if you use a paintbrush on that. You will never get these back again. They are hidden forever. Alternatively, not. Because we use my lovely brush that doesn't work. Alright. And basically nothing left. Also works well, yeah, actually. But obviously it's way too fucking small. What do you want from me? You know, like cleaning this with a fucking toothbrush? What do we do? But yeah, I just clean it as much as I can. Usually it is after this not clean enough to use again. Hence the dishwater, the aforementioned one. Dishes. And I just brush it clean kind of in here. It's not gonna be perfect. You're gonna lose some amount simply by transferring the plant material, like grinding it and making it smaller, and therefore also transporting it. It will tell you. It'll be like, yeah, no, that's not happening. Because if I now reused it again, it would be stickier and look worse and keep more, retain more than if I now washed it and put it in the dishwasher, as you should. Which is why we have more than one. They're quite expensive though. I believe they're like $50. And so yeah, you should definitely only get them if you know cannabis is for you. Cannabis helps you with your symptoms specifically. And also maybe you found the brand that works for you. The brand. Oh my god, did I say the brand? The mutation, essentially. The family. Ooh, shit. The family tree of cannabis is vast and very confusing, even to those that have traveled its roads a lot. Like me. No, actually, I was one of the ones in my childhood or teen years, one could say. No, actually, no, not in my teen years, in my 20s, because before that I didn't know people who took cannabis, consumed cannabis. And but even then I was like, nah, I think I'm not taking that. Hence, I was always a sober body, so to speak, and therefore I never knew how much it could help me. Imagine that. Imagine taking a drug for fun and suddenly you don't feel your hands anymore. Because to me, feeling a body part is inherently tied to pain. I feel my whole body constantly. That's how I called it, because I thought that's the feeling you have, and that's how you know where your body is. That's how you know where your fingers are. That's how you know where everything is. Yeah, it's not the case. Obviously. And so bad things happened. That's it. The irony that taking drugs in my mid-20s could have given me a decade of just more. So much more. Why do I keep doing that? It hurts a lot. Fuck. That's the one thing where I was like, even though you get used to your pain and you get used to trying to accommodate it and everything, somehow things like that just don't make sense to your brain. Your brain is like, wait, but you have hands. Why can't you put them together? It doesn't make sense. Ask my disease. But I know. do what we can. Ah! No. You do not get to flee. And it's definitely a downside of doing it in bed. Not that. It's definitely a downside of working or grinding cannabis in bed, yeah? Because obviously when something falls off, it will never come off again. It's the whole madness of cannabis again. I don't know. I'll just put these in here. This can also just go in here because it's already small. But see how much, like the whole fucking thing is getting green here because it's just too much plant material here. Yeah? Too much plant material. Yeah, I need the card thing and I need more stuff, mini stuff, things also potentially. Okay. He might, yeah. That's up to him. That's up to him. But you know, he can. That's fair. He can absolutely complain to me that I didn't say goodbye properly. Because I didn't. So if he does get a notification, hey, this stupid hag is having a... this old hag is having a stream. Let me confront her. I guess we got the first drama of the channel or some shit. I don't fucking know. Yeah, this hurts. Yeah. This is one of those things that is hard to explain. This hurts a lot. Because the ground is not uneven. The material is not even entirely. And with its unevenness, also, like, I feel every fucking single bud of cannabis there, every fucking speck of dust, because it hurts. It just does. Right, but we don't have this one full yet, so we gotta work some more, even if it hurts. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And we'll take this for this. Do not. Fuck me, no. Hey. Alrighty, grabbed a fresh one just in case. One of them. So cool. And these are the cards I mean, you know. Hopefully, let's check if that's actually work right. Ah, it works. Okay. But yeah, these are the ones I mean. Right, essentially. Eat some fresh nuts. Yeah. Okay. Because you can push them down a little bit, and your fingers don't have to hurt. So you have closer contact to the ground essentially, but even there, like, I have quite significant amount of dust already, and dust being plant material in this case, that we do not want to just stay there, right? But see how much I still got off there. Like, it's definitely worth it, but again, depends on your limits, your perfectionism that you may have to abandon when you get sick, unfortunately. Perfectionism does not do well with accessibility, babes. Alright. More.
Not only does she have a press harness on, but she's also strapped with a camera herself. So,
Oh, she actually
we got
does
the
have a camera on.
specifically so that we can do a day in the life of Kaya video. But
You can see there's
I
also
thought,
some here.
given that the No Kings protests are very safe and they're not like there isn't like a lot of confrontation, especially with the
So
feedback
far.
that I've gotten from my friends that are there right now, who I'll be linking up with. I thought,
See, these buds are a bit bigger.
And why do you have
definitely.
this stupid
So yeah, the
pristine,
quality
clean
and
press
appearance can vary a
chevron
lot.
attached to your ballistic alpha level 4 anti-bullet shield? Oh my god, he's so cringe.
what better way to show that than go there with the
So the
lovely
little
Lady
branches
Kaya.
here, they don't actually, like, they don't contain any
And this way,
THC.
we'll also
But
be
this
able to
flowering
get
bit
some
that's attached to the
footage
branch, that does. So keep it.
from Kaya's POV.
But do not
Now,
keep
obviously,
that.
the
Apart from
camera that
those.
she has strapped onto her harness
So you need to get that off as well,
is not
which is another detail.
connected
Right?
to the Twitch live stream. But once we're recording, when we're out there, I'll be using that in the vlog, the day in the life of Kaya.
Okay.
Antifa dog.
He probably got the idea from the people that are like yelling at him ironically about Kaya because they said like, hey, yeah, just strap the camera to her, make it make her explore your apartment. How is that not cool?
Dude, this poor dog hates his son so
And for those of
much.
you who are wondering,
Oh my god.
part of the reason
She
why
doesn't
I'm able to
hate
do
him,
stuff
but I
like
think
Has this
she's
dog ever been
worried about
excited in
him.
her entire life to be near him or to say hi to him or anything?
this with Kaya, as I brought her.
That
to,
is true, however.
crowded
An
environments in
excited
the
dog,
past.
she is not.
Like, I think his son has gotten. I think he's turned into a worse person through all this
He
streaming and
has.
the climbing. Because I feel like, regardless of whatever's going on with Fish, unless Fish was just a more
He
excited
loved
dog, I think
Fish,
Fish was
yeah.
excited to see Hassan, or excited whenever he got called, or excited to do things. Kaya just seems like she hates this guy.
On many different instances, is because she is an incredibly well-trained dog.
Is she a
Not only
well-trained
is
dog?
she a
Huh?
very well taken care of dog, but she's also an incredibly well-trained dog.
Yeah, so well
This is
taken.
really all it is. This is what all of our lives are now. This is Trump and this is Hassan. It's just you just repeat the same dumb shit over and over and over again while your audience slops.
And
it
it's the
up.
same.
And
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
it.
It's
This
not
is where we're
even
at. What do you
good.
want
It's
from
not
this
even a
era?
good lie.
This
It's
is-
just
And therefore, she's
madness.
perfectly fine in crowded environments. And not only that, but we're also not going to
Yeah.
we're not going
Well, it's just
to be around it. Like as soon as there's any sort of
Don't
altercation, or
forget to
even
get
before
off the
that,
dust because
we'll
the
be
dust is the
leaving
sugar
the area
crystals. Stand the sugar crystals.
regardless. So
Well, they're not actually sugar crystals, but they look like sugar crystals. And they are
They're saying having this dog in
THC
LA
that we
using
want,
it, so it's not
which
built for those
is
temperatures.
why
Like,
breaking
LA's
these
weather's
with a
not really that
scissors,
hot.
not
LA's
great.
got perfect weather.
Better than the
20%.
alternative, but not great. Don't do it.
Always.
I do it.
365.
she also has a keffiyeh bandana.
Oh
If
my
you couldn't
god.
tell what her,
She has
what her
what?
politics are.
Oh my god.
No way.
And she's snorting like a pig. Yeah. This also addresses the question, or the smears,
The smears.
that many on the internet has said.
Many on the internet have said
Aya Piker ain't getting shot with you,
the biggest thing.
okay?
He's talking like Trump. It's the worst. I hate it. Oh my god. Trash.
She is a radical. Kaya did tell me, Dad,
That she is radical.
I don't want to go to this. This is lip shit. I'm going to be leading the Revolutionary Vanguard.
What?
And I was like, no, you have to be there.
It's also like you can really feel it being sticky. Like you have to pull it apart. Sort of.
My puggle and I just finished rallying and sign waving with Indivisible. Yeah.
indivisible.
Yeah, she got up.
So the state said.
Bro, why he gets so triggered when this dog moves? Has he announced every single time she stands? He got up.
He did
she got
say.
Up. Kaya's standing. She
You're
got
right.
Up. She's standing. She got up. Why did he? Yeah, we see that, dude.
Visible? Yeah. Yeah, she got up.
Why?
Okay.
Is
He's
he
so
reacting to
frustrated.
like
Oh
a
my
chat
God.
message of like, oh, she gets up
I
or
literally don't fit
something?
in the back of
Like,
this car. Like, my head is touching the roof. That's crazy.
Is this your car? Is this the
That's
Taycan
a
or whatever? The
cab,
Porsche,
right?
the electric vehicle? Didn't you buy it? Why would you buy a car you can't fit into, you retard? What the?
That's stupid.
I don't know if that car has a backseat or whatever. It might this. I don't know.
It's also why you can't use a food
How do you feel about
processor,
smoking
unfortunately,
cocoa?
because it would get
Yourself,
sticky
Kaya?
and it,
Huh?
you would.
Guys like no kings, only
Don't do
one
it.
queen. Me. The queen.
There's a reason people use
I
these,
feel like
basically.
I'm watching a guy who's like trying to pick up a girl, and the girl's like, I love dogs, and the guy's like, oh, me too. And it's like some sitcom
Yeah.
where like the night before he's like, I need to borrow your dog, Fred. And Fred's like, are you sure? It's like, yeah, trust me. And he's like driving her, it's like, hi, my queen dog. We love each other so much, right? You're so spoiled and taken care of. And the dog's just like, here, this is a Model 3. I was a Tesla. Okay.
What are Kaya's thoughts on socialist commodity production? No other way. And it's interesting because while we are driving, we're very far out from, I mean, not very far out, but we're far out from the protests we're going to, and yet there's like other numerous small No Kings protests that have obviously taken place all around. And the only reason why I can say that comfortably is because I'm seeing a lot of like people at restaurants and stuff like that, and they all have their own like little placards and stuff. Parents, children.
Parents, children. With no kings? Good.
Is Kaya a Maoist? Yes. You're lucky she has the same politics as you. I agree. I know.
Man, seriously.
It's not good. It's not good when your immediate family
Still
members don't
doing
have the
it.
same politics as you. Luckily, me and Kaya, we have the same exact
Yeah.
politics, so we're good. My stupid shut
Getting
up.
hard.
Yeah.
And the harder
She's
it
not
goes, the harder it obviously is on my hands again with the pain bullshit. And that's what it is. Yeah.
There was a mega Rayquaza Pokemon Go raid, and get her groomed every 2 weeks. Why do you,
Oh my god.
did you indoctrinate your dog? Yes, of course. Obviously. What do you mean? Why do you think I got her vaccinated and get her groomed
Every 2 weeks.
every 2 weeks?
Wow.
Why would you bring a
Sometimes
dog?
smarter than that, but still.
Oh,
Why do you think you're getting
Sometimes.
groomed regular grooming? What do you think is happening at the grooming?
I mean, that explains why
Grooming
she
is-
looks so perfect
They're
every
laying
day,
out a
honestly.
copy of Karl Barks's Or Fall Mercy to the
Because if dog gets groomed,
she's at the
they
press
like
box
they literally make the fur look like
your mansion.
fucking
Yeah.
manna from heaven
that's
or
the most-
something. It's
That's the
ridiculous.
most ethical way to do that. What do you mean? That is the utmost. That's peak. It's not like she has the mansion. She squats in it. And she shits and pisses in it.
Okay, that's what dogs do.
That's,
In the mansion?
But also in the man.
But it's well trained, right? He didn't mean that. He meant like outside.
there's perhaps no more ethical way to live
What?
as a socialist.
What? Oh, that the dog is a
And she's well trained enough that she
socialist.
could be like, I mean, I guess it wouldn't take much, but
I'm very
technically
confused.
we could train her to become like I could get her trained to become like one of those hospital dogs.
No!
What is he talking about?
He's talking about therapy dogs that are really calm and really nice to pet and it's the whole thing. But those dogs need to be happy. Like, there's a reason why it's mostly Labradors, okay? They're always happy
Impressively trained dog.
with their food. And at least. But why, dude?
Someone doing Make-A-Wish. It's just some kid dying of leukemia while Kaya is like forcibly laying on top of the kid, suffocating with Hassan next to it, taking like a picture, you know? And he's like, for Palestine, guys. The
Pretty
kid
much.
dies. Hassan blames me.
Should we be so good at that when my brother had a brain injury? Did Douglas help him with that?
Yeah.
I think so too. I think that's her calling. She would help me out, and I basically have a brain injury from Twitch streaming. So you know.
He might.
You know. I'm going full skipper right now. I don't care. Do you think he's actually petting her, or do you think he's trying to get her to sit down? Do you think that's why he puts his hand on her? I am schizo hate watching now.
No.
Where's Kai's breast vest? She's wearing it right now. I don't know if you can show the side
That's
of
what
it.
he's doing. 100%. 100%. That's what he's doing. Guaranteed.
She looks so soft. She is. The car's like 30% humid because she's exhaling so much. No, it's actually cold as right now. All the drooling. Oh yeah, she's been drooling all over my leg. You shouldn't have machine guns on her.
Obviously.
Based?
Does Kai shed a lot? No. She only sheds a lot twice a year. Other than that, she doesn't shed that much. Like right now, not a lot of. You want to eat your own hair? You're so fat. You are the fattest dog. Let's be real. My mom told me that they're letting big dogs.
Hopefully she's not fat.
I don't know why. I don't know why Italy.
Why is that something to brag about? I don't
That's
understand.
amazing, fluffy dog and low shedding. Yeah, and also in spite of all of the meat that she has over here in her gums, she doesn't even droop that much. She's not that drooly. She is drooly, but just like not that.
Okay, yeah,
drooly.
this is very full right now. This is too much, actually.
Or maybe I'm just used to it.
So
She has speckled tongue. Yeah, she has
that
like,
is what
like
we have
bits
to
and pieces of chow chow in
swear.
her, so she has like.
In the end. Boop.
There have been a ton of SMS scam attempts regarding Italy, so keep your eyes open. What? I don't think my mom was like. I don't think they sent a text message to my mom as an SMS
Sorry, wait, what?
scam, and she got duped. And the SMS scam was like, "Hey,
Wait,
you have
who?
a big dog, and you can bring a big dog to Italy with you, please." Okay, I need to explain something to you guys. Okay, about the head size disparity here. Kaya's head is larger than most humans' heads. Okay, it's not that like my head is small. It's just my head is much larger than the average human being's head.
Doing it on the same day is unhinged. But
So it's not because they are wrong. It's because they're claiming that his head is small. That's why he has to explain it. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Get a life. Get a better dog for yourself. I don't fucking know, man. Okay, we need the card thing. Cutting. No! I did bad. I did the bad thing. That's okay. No one's that. Totally no one. Alright, wasn't that a subscription thing or something? Where you have to like add a shit ton of tags so you can be found in the first fucking place? Have a look at it. We will have a look see, shall we? There you go. That's better. That's even better because it's already smaller than it can. Sometimes I think things better. Only sometimes. Can't get too excited. No, nice. We did the amazing putting the dry thing in out again, probably. Yes. There. Dry thing. Always dry thing into the thing. Dry thing is important. So it doesn't get too wet and moldy. Mostly the mold. Yeah, that's what it's preventing. Alright, these are done. This is done. Everything is done. I like to loosen up the material a little bit before I actually give it into the device thing. It is very, very full. So at this point, I definitely recommend shaking things up a little bit. So it's like loosens up the material because like wet, again, from grinding, there will be some moisture release. And from heating it up, more moisture release. Hence, this can all clump up and be the worst thing ever in your life because the entire middle doesn't get activated. Obviously, right? Like the air has to get through. Okay, so what do? If you can either fill these cups at least 50% less. Yes, it is that bad. Starting from 50% content, filled content, I would always recommend put it in the device. Put it in the device. And set yourself an alarm clock for half an hour. Then your turn, obviously. Shake it up again. Do the thing a little bit. Remove the material because it will be a lot, because it will be very wet. Hence all the things. Get it off. Close it again. Real quick, so not too much air or moisture escapes. Do that every half hour and you will be just fine. Seriously. Just fine. Because anything else is just so wasteful. Like, this wasn't even that much. This was like 30 grams. And I need like 60. At least for a month. So, done and done. We'll take everything back and we'll activate it. And then we'll fill it into capsules. It will be a thing. A different thing, but still a thing. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna try the alcohol wipe shit. Yeah. Let's actually do that. These are surprisingly clean, honestly. I really like how the brush thing works so far, so maybe I shouldn't have cleaned it. These are really unpleasant to touch too, because they're wet. Shocking. But let's see if you can get stuff off like that. Just from the edge now. And then you can, like, you often get these plastic shovelly things. They fit into capsules, so definitely recommend to use them also. And they're really good for people that have painful hands and cannot clean their shit as much. But yeah, this works really well. I think the only thing I would be worried about is that I can't get, or I don't, this way I don't get all the little spots, right? Because I mean, this isn't covering everything, obviously. And there's still stuff coming off, yeah. Like there's little flakes and stuff, and I don't know if that is. Well, it must be. It must be kind of us. I don't know. Especially like the little bumps here and everything. Like, I think that's too hard to get. I don't. Like, you can see that it's been used and shit, but I don't recommend it for that. It's just not good enough, right? And then you can't. You might be able to get another use out of it, but the cost is not small enough. Hey, that's it. Okay. Put these away. Yes. Scissors. Up. Do not drop. Also, if you have a activation device that has a glass, do yourself a favor and buy like 2 replacements or something. Well, for people like me, buy like 2 replacements or something. For people like with ADS, buy like 4 replacements or something. You know who you are. And that is true. Moving on. Okay, let's go. You didn't think I was done, did you? Und so. Okay. Let me know. This is a slow cooker. It is hidden behind a blanket. So let me get it out. This is a slow cooker. Presumably, anyway. Did you know? So there's this German dish, I think. At least it is eaten in Germany a lot. So there's that. There is a certain round corn rice. Round corn rice is round because it sticks to each other much more easily. No, that's what it leads to. It doesn't. Okay, no causal relation, but that's why they were chosen for that. And this rice is cooked in milk instead of water. So this old hag, was like, hey, let's get a rice cooker. Since I'm celiac too, recently discovered. Rice cookers don't do milk rice. They do not. Do not do that because it will boil over and it will be very sad because then it's wasted rice. What slow cookers do, they cook slowly. No, that's literally it. But they have a steady. It's the same thing, kind of like with cannabis. They have a steady temperature. They don't go to a temperature where it completely boils over. It does boil up though, so important. Which is why we have it here, to have it next to us when it boils up, and we have to shake it all around a little bit. Okay, that's the plan. So we're gonna get some rice. We're gonna clean that rice, and we're cleaning a little bit. Only like twice, I think. Like 2 rounds, 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Why do people remove things? Okay, sorry. I have helping people. I love my helping people. Without my helping people, I could not live alone. Okay. But Jesus fucking Christ. Quality matters. So if you do, fill the dishwasher and unload the dishwasher for me because you're amazing and my helping person. Can you please not remove the things that are not clean? Just because I can't clean them myself. So now I have the option of either leaving this little spot that I'm fucking working on here, which hurts, ow. But hey, everything hurts. So there's that. So it is actually safer to keep this with me and have it in my line of sight, sort of. Basically, this is a betting game. How bad is my ADS? Will I be able to? Because the thing is, this slow cooker still has a little bit more heat right where the power cable gets in, obviously. And that means it gets sticky. Yeah, it does. Luckily, we can fix that by just stirring a bunch every now and then. Kind of like with cannabis, but different. Also, shit, forgot. Okay, Google. Timer für halbe Stunde, bitte.
I can set a timer for you. For how long or what time should I set it?
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Your timer for 30 minutes has been set.
You are amazing.
1:22 p.m.
Thank you. For the cannabis. I have never made milk rice in a fucking bed. But I am stuck here. So I guess we're doing it. Results. So in case it burns down, you'll know. You'll know. You'll read the news about a German hag burning down her fucking apartment for more Christ. And you'll be like, I was there. I saw it happen. And I didn't do anything about it. Absolutely true. Okay, but first we put this on a surface that doesn't burn, which is my blanket. Thank you very much, yes. No, actually it doesn't. It's fine. But if you want to be safe, you can also get a silicone mat and put it underneath. Or, oh my god, I'm amazing. I have this great idea. You use the board you used for the cannabis, and then you don't even have to remove the board. No, wait, the board was used to carry things. Nope, that doesn't. Oh, man. Almost done. Getting bored. Did you know you can have more than one cutting board? I know. I actually recommend it also to have, but you know. Mine's squeaking. Are you okay? This one. Empty an area of your bed. First instruction. Put the board down also there. On the empty area, do not have cables. Cables are bad. And they don't like heat. Though that's the point. Point good. Very good. Approve. Why do these have a cable? Okay, whatever, it's fine. Also, hydrate. Ow. That hurts. That hurts a lot again. Also, not sponsored, but based. Can recommend. Very good. Look. It literally tastes like sparkling water with a slice of lemon in it. It's wonderful. It's quite yummy. Like it. And anything that gets me to drink more water is good because I don't drink enough. I get bladder infections all the time. It's that. So now, obviously, we have to fill this fucking pot. Wait, is the pot even visible? It's not. Spoilers, it's not. That's okay, we can put it here. Yep. I mean, only one leg is on the bed, but apart from that, we can put it here. Great. Also, we can put the U up a little bit. Because we don't need to show cannabis stuff anymore. There you go. That's a bit better. And then we can talk. While this cooks. And for cooking, we need milk and of course the rice. I'm gonna wash the rice and I'll be back soon-ish. Trademark. Shocking, I know. Marvel at the magic that are pockets. Pockets. We have our non-proprietary spice for milk rice, which is usually a combination or a difference. Some people do it one way or another, right? Or use different amounts specifically if they prefer an ingredient or another. So usually the ingredients are brown sugar, very important, brown sugar. Cinnamon, some people use fancier shit and then emphasize it by writing Ceylon cinnamon. I don't know what Ceylon is, but sure. Tonka bean, which is actually a thing. I didn't know. Oh, that's what I didn't like about milk rice. Was my discovery of this spice, essentially. It's nice. It adds a little bit of a more almost woodsy accent to the rice. Careful. Like the you know when you have vanilla, like actual vanilla, and you pull it out and you cut it and all the things. How strong that is. Same with the tonka bean. Okay. Warnings made. And then orange. Or rather, the peel of an orange. Some like, especially if you push it against a thing, like if you get little raspy bits of it, that's great. This is not perfect for me, but it is pretty good as far as things go. It's from Reishunger, which I also have my rice from. I only recommend for 3 fucking cups of milk rice, which means when it's not made yet, when it's not boiled yet. There is that fucking much of rice. Obviously it slides down, it's unfortunate. But hey, this is my washing thing. Usually milk rice is not washed because you want them to stick together. But, again, we're making do, right? Hence, you move all the rice, you wash it twice. I wash it twice. And also again for people with pain issues, use a fucking spoon. No, really, like genuinely. Also, did I bring the spoon? Did I forget the spoon? Spoon. I think I forgot the spoon. I need to get the spoon. Anyway. Ah! Fuck. The rice then. Okay. That's alright. Alright, let's take that one, right? Okay. One thing, if you're ever bedbound, I strongly recommend a lining that is for incontinence. Not because I am incontinent, thank you very much, but exactly for shit like this, essentially. Because then the moisture from this does not, in fact, drift into the mattress and haunt me forever. What the hell? Okay. But instead, it just is. I mean, to be fair, the rice was only slightly wet still, so it's fine. But yeah, if you have pain issues with washing rice, that's absolutely fair. Use a spoon. Use a big spoon. This is not a spoon for eating. That's fine. We're not eating it. Also, you can absolutely eat from it. So you move the rice all the way in there. That too, if I go in there with my hand, that hurts a lot because there's rivulets and little holes and all the things. Also, rice turns out to not be entirely without any kind of roughness to it. Hence, that also hurts. What else is new? Something good, nice, neat about silicone spoons is also that they don't hurt your mouth. If you are a chronic pain person, you will know this. Deal with it. Get silicone spoons. Who the fuck cares? They're colorful. This one is not. But you can get them in colorful. And also in eating size and not this size. And like the milk rice, even 3 cups don't really cover the entire floor of this fucking slow cooker. Not a surprise, it's fucking huge. 3.5 liters, by the way. That is good because we need a shit ton of milk. Alternatively, your animal friendly variations. I'm using milk because I'm lactose intolerant. Haha, no. I'm using milk because it tastes better. I am that awful. And also I have celiac and I can't eat fructose at all except for apples for some reason. You know what goes really well with sweet stuff? Apples. Especially sour ones. So, hence we make, hence we cook, hence we do. Yeah. Das sind noch 2 Reiskörner. Alright. That is gone. And more milk. No, seriously. It's like 3 cups of rice, 2 liters of milk or something. It's ridiculous. It becomes, it grows. About it. Oops. And the good thing is this thing will not, as I said, boil over. You just have to be careful with like splatters. The splattering, so to speak. There you go. And now the rice is entirely covered. I don't usually do cups. I honestly do not. The good thing is in a slow cooker, you don't need to. So usually you have measurement shit. Yeah, absolutely. But in a slow cooker, since I'm literally watching the rice right there, I can adjust as I go. But I start with about 1.5 liters or 2-ish. But yeah, it's a lot. Don't worry about it. As I said, there's a problem. Okay, something else that's bad about this can, as I have just found out. It's not even. Like even now that I shook it and I was like, hey, a little bit more. Okay, good. Like even now, it's so messy. Like why? What is this indenture here? Sorry, here. What is this indenture? Like why? Even if you like, you can never. That's stupid. That's stupid. Alright. Since I really like cinnamon, I like some extra in there. Careful. A few dabs. But that too, since we're adding spices immediately, we can taste as we go. Obviously not right now and not in half an hour, not even in an hour, honestly. But you can start with what you have. You can also add a full-on vanilla, right, to it, if you like more vanilla. You can add, something I've done is add a pudding mixture to it, to give it a different taste, just, you know, like more chocolatey, more vanilla, more, like, imagine how many different yogurts there are, fruit yogurts that I can actually eat. Soy, I want to try one with soy yogurt once. I don't know if that will work out. I don't know if it will just destroy the whole batch, but I want to try it at some point. Brown sugar. we have right here. Well, we don't, but that's why we brought it. I heard things. It works. And it works. Oh yeah, for cups. Cups don't matter. You don't need a cup. Okay? You don't have to worry about how big of a cup you have. Because everything will be uniform if you use the same cup. But they're these. They're awesome. They usually exist in a set. And they give you different amounts, essentially. So I just use this for three rice covers, and then I know, okay, I can do about 3 rice cups in there. It doesn't get fully full, but I like having a little bit of wiggle room, especially so it doesn't boil over. Please don't boil over today, thank you. Okay. And all that shit. What you could also do in theory is have an apple already in there, but I don't know if it would. I don't want to make alcohol accidentally because I mean, you know, fructose plus sugar plus heat. I don't know, just me. I actually don't know the actual recipes for alcohol, but you know. Yeah. All right. Cut. Oh, those are cubes? No, they're just, okay, yeah. It is just the way it is. And you press it a little bit. Something's blocking the entrance, so the exit, so to speak. There you go. Yeah, I don't want to cut it much wider because it might go everywhere again. God, I'm hungry. I don't know if I can wait 3 hours. This is my hungry face. Oh, thank you. Do you ever have the feeling when you watch something that it goes like bad? Like the way this moves, it could absolutely be a creature. Sorry. Hi. Me? No. Hold on. What? Shocking. And here we are. Some sugar. Now for these, we shall need another spoon, shall we? Let's see if we still have one around, because I am that kind of person. Yes, I am gross and disgusting, alternatively fun. Okay. A spoon. Oh yeah, this is one of the Edie spoons, by the way. Colorful. They're not as deep as normal metal spoons, but that's okay, right? Because you know, you just eat a little slower. That's actually a good thing for most people, right? And with milk roast, like, yeah, it's, again, there's so much you can use. If you are not like me and you cannot eat any kind of fruit, it's usually served with something like cherries, which is a little more sour, right? Though they can have sweet cherries as well, but black cherries are the thing I recommend. They just have this sour body to them, and also they are less likely to be infested with worms because worms also like sugar. No, trivia. Suddenly plant trivia, didn't expect. Oh yeah, we should also actually plug this thing in, don't we? I'm the smartest person in the world, I swear. Okay. Luckily we have power right here. Unluckily, it is not right here, so we need to move this shit a little bit. And then I don't know if this is doing a thing. And every now and then I can just move the fucking webcam, can't I? Like this. Like this. Oh my goodness. All the mess. Okay, good. Waste. And then we set it to not schedule a meal because that is a timer, obviously we don't want that. We want manual. We want it on high. I know, I thought so too, but no, we want it on high. Why, mouse? Well, why do we want to cook milk rice on high in a slow cooker? Well, rice is a dick. No, seriously, that's pretty much it. Rice is a dick by becoming toxic if you keep it at too low of a temperature. Yes. I don't recommend it. And you get food poisoning from it, obviously. But yeah, it can become arsenic, which yeah. That's the thing. Avoid it. So whenever you have rice, have it either at an eating temperature, and when you are done eating, move it, always immediately, quickly, move it to the fridge. The bacteria cannot grow when it is in the fridge. It can, however, grow if it is not. So the slow cooker keeps it at a temperature where it doesn't develop those bacteria, right? Where it doesn't grow those bacteria or feed them. There's plenty of food in that, definitely, for bacteria. So that's how you keep it safe. And since I've gotten used to eating rice, I have the rice cooker as well, which keeps things warm and also keeps rice specifically at a temperature that is safe to eat, right? Obviously. And with this thing, we're literally waiting hours and hours and hours and hours. Once we find the top again. Does anyone know where I put the top back? It was a glass thing. I know it was a glass thing. Oh, yes. Get the rest of the screw that dropped here, unfortunately. Not by me. Oh, that's by me. Thank you very much. I hate, and it's one of the things I really hate about the slow cooker. You have nowhere to put the spoon. But, you know, I mean. Use cardboard, whatever, right? I use everything. This is my environment, okay? This is my life. I have everything in here, okay? But yeah, now it can just go, and you have the timer, so you know how much time has passed. So yeah, like every half hour, maybe you stir it or something. Again, I did that last time. I've only done this twice so far now. This is the third time, I believe. And the last time I did more. Like the first time I did 2 cups, and it went, it actually got a little burn at the bottom, or well, cross. Not necessarily burn, but cross. At the bottom, and wasn't happy because I didn't check regularly. But you know, live and learn, evidently. And so the pot surprisingly lived, and I learned. And so we did 3 cups next time, and this time I went to stir every half an hour. Wasn't enough, hence now it's here. But that's parking until we eat. So since I cannot actually add fructose to it, the standard would be cherries, as I said. I cannot eat cherries. I cannot eat strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. Oh man, I don't really miss fructose. But I can eat apples. Apples are a good way. So you can either have like sweet, medium, or sour apples. Really sour apples can be a bit too much, honestly, in my opinion. I've tried medium apples recently and actually really love them, and now I'm switching from the green apples to that, I think. Because so far, in the past as a kid, it was always like, oh yeah, I want an apple. Oh no, it's a mealy apple, and I hate that texture. It's so bad when you bite into an apple and expect crispness, and you get ugh. It's just the texture is so bad. Okay. But yeah, those we can add. I always make a bowl of apples in advance. Not right now because we have like 2 hours left. More than 2 hours in fact. But yeah, because it's kept at a certain height, it's safe. It keeps it safe, even though it's 3 hours of cooking of rice, which feels so wrong when you've been taught all your life, like, careful with rice. Rice, bad. Don't keep rice in the fridge, bad. It keeps longer than you need. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad, babes. You don't have to worry that much. Okay, now let's throw that shit away, obviously. Something I recently have tried is these rice puff thingies. I love puffed rice with something like that creamy yogurt, Greek yogurt, together with puffed rice and some not so sweet, like more acacia honey or like forest honey, right? That has a bit more body to it, so to speak. And that with puffed rice is amazing. It's great. It's basically you're chewing something really that you really love. It's great. It's awesome. I never liked these because they have no taste to them. Because they are just the bland thingies and salt or something, right? Like, what the fuck do I want with that? But these have yogurt on it. Hello. They taste really weird. You inhale and it's like it smells or tastes totally different than it actually tastes when you chew it. It's super weird, but it's good. I recommend. That's my alarm. Hi, thank you. Yes, this is the alarm for cannabis. So we're gonna stir our cannabis a little bit so that it gets activated fully. But yeah, like even canned mango or like not even any preservatives or anything, I just immediately get the run. So whatever, right? Like we just don't have that option, unfortunately. Hence, yes. But we're not eating puff rice with this because it would be rice on rice. That's a little weird, isn't it? That's a little weird. Okay. We're not eating rice on rice. Oh yeah, that's the puff rice. I always have that here as well because I grab a yogurt from the fridge and then I munch. But rice on rice is dumb. Also, it doesn't. No, I don't like it. I do think you genuinely need something else to make milk rice interesting, especially over time. So right now I have bad honey, unfortunately. Not the honey I was looking for. A dating site for honey. Okay, not the honey I was looking for, but simply because it's too sweet. It is so sweet. Oh, I hate it. But honey, just a little bit of honey on milk rice is so amazing. Oh my god, it's fucking based. A little bit of yogurt can be nice too, as a mixture of sweet and with a little bit of sourness, lightening it a little bit. But that's cream on cream, so not necessarily. There's also, as I said, yogurt packets, for example, like pudding packets, or maybe not pudding, maybe more like, for example, also a milk rice packet, right? You could also use a milk rice packet as a base and then add more rice, simply put, because most of those are over sweetened to fuck. Anyway, also you can just add your own fucking sugar if it's not sweet enough. But especially now, if you know the ingredients to milk rice and or the usual spices that are used with it and that you prefer, then you buy those spices and do the thing, and it's a whole thing, and it's great. As I said, I like sourish apples to it, or mediumish apples. Sweet apples are kind of like, I don't know, what's the point? A mousse of fruit as well. If you don't like the texture of fruit, sometimes that can help. Except in my case, because I also can't eat fruit stamped into fruit stamps, so to speak. Yeah. You can also add nuts, right? Nuts for something more chewy a little bit, like I don't know, walnuts, but I think but some nuts definitely could be interesting. I think almond, I think almond nuts are probably good because they're a little softer, I think. And also darker than walnuts. Walnuts somehow are also are only smoky now. I don't know what happened to them. When I was a kid, they tasted different. Back in my day. Yeah, you can just add all the things. Have fun. Continue. Oh yeah, chocolate, of course. You can also literally just add a bar of chocolate, and then it'll have the taste of the bar of chocolate. Like, you know what I mean? Or have like a little piece of a bar of chocolate, and have it on a spoon. Oh, yeah, so I'm a foodie, so to speak. No, but you know, then the whole bowl of milk rice suddenly is something very varied and interesting. Especially with textures. I think that's a big thing. Like even dried fruit, small dried fruit, like Johannisbeeren, but the blueberries, some blueberries are still small enough, although they have been genetified to the max somehow. But yeah, some are still good enough for that. Yeah. And especially like, isn't it such a treat to put, like, you don't even have to buy fruit. You can buy frozen fruit and put it in there and wait until it's done or something, right? Like frozen fruit with a hot as fuck rice treat. Oh yeah, that's amazing. You just gotta get a little bit creative, I guess, to touch as few things as possible, as is my goal every day, so to speak, and still exist somehow. Nah, life is life. What else is life? Yeah, I'm noticing I'm crashing a little bit. That's okay. I did a lot of stuff. Well, relatively speaking. When you're disabled and can't work, literally, can't work longer, at least a minimum of 3 hours, I think is the phrasing. And I mean, I've been awake since 8, but then I went back to bed because I was way too fucking tired and in pain. And all I did was cannabis and cooking, essentially, and that's not really cooking. I mean, cannabis and food for procurement. And I'm already fucking dead. You're gonna be fucking bad, holy shit. And those are the times where I am just like, how am I supposed to cook myself anything every day? Or even prep food every day when my hands already have enough. And I don't want to. It's like when you literally, it's like if you're supposed to touch a board of nails with the points up right towards your hand. And it's not that you can't do it, and it's not that it's super painful, but it builds up. And the problem is now the pain has built up to the extent that I still feel everything I've touched, essentially. But most recently the cutting board, right, like here, essentially. And even brushing over it hurts, and that's just exhausting. Well, hey, we do what we do. And that's why I'm saying, without my helpy people, I couldn't do anything. I literally only live in an empty apartment with my bed and some sort of stuff that wasn't cat related. It hurts. But it is what it is. Alrighty. Mouse. My mouse. Oh! On the other set. Yeah, no, that's not going to work for me. Mm-hmm. No! No shutting down of things. Good. Oh, look, I even have Justine's channel. Hey, whatever works, right? There you go. Put this a bit more next to me now. Not quite, but a bit more. Chips, luckily, most of them anyway, check the label, very important, are gluten-free, so they're my food when I can't make myself food, essentially. And when I make myself food, it's rice plus eggs, and eggs being a lot of vegetables, but that I put in the rice cooker as well, frozen vegetables. Again, I don't know chopping, no anything, can't do it. And then usually some protein, either the planted steak is so good. It shouldn't be. It has no right to be. But yeah, that, or no, that I do know I have celiac and I can't eat fructose. I do eat meat again. I try not, over there it's still hard to. One digestion, yeah, but I only, if I can, I only get poultry meat, and even there I get it on discount or whatnot, but of course it's still creating a demand, right? Which is awful. So I don't eat it a lot, but same with milk, right? Like I'm getting my nutrients where I can get them. That's why I use fully whole grain rice, right? Not yeah, just to get as many nutrients as possible in there. And then I usually add a sauce of some kind. Sweet and sour always works. Anything else is always dicey because thanks to my meds, many meds they are, I also feel nauseous all the time. Makes eating difficult. Hence, I always need. It's weird because sweet and sour is a very strong taste. I mean, it literally covers everything. Like all you taste is almost sweet and sour, right? Most of the time, when people eat it. That's why it works. I think it's very easy to eat for me. Same as sweeter things, easier to eat. However, things that I also like curries, I can't because they are too intense. Something about the smell, immediate lockdown of here. I cannot. I can't eat. I was so hungry, and now that I'm thinking about it, about eating and curries, I'm now actually feeling the effect of like, oh, no, like gross. Sort of my stomach is like doing flops. Right? That is an easy way to lose weight. Yeah, but which leads us to that exactly. Where I lose weight a lot. I lost 30 kilos simply by going off one of my medications. And I am now regaining that because I'm back on it. But also I'm going up and down within months, within weeks, quite rapidly as well. Because I go from not eating anything to one meal with all the sweet shit in it, basically, because I'm foster, essentially. But yeah, there are sauces that are gluten-free. I bought a lot of soups that are gluten-free, soup starters, right? And I use those to give my rice and veggies and protein the taste. Well, a taste, right? That's my biggest issue still, to decide what to use today, because I can't smell how it will smell at the end, because I haven't tried all the soups yet, right? But like it. Something tomato soup is very easy too. Sometimes I love it, and well, very rarely I really crave it, and then but usually it's a big no. I can't buy like tomato sauce in good conscience because I'm probably not gonna eat it. That's the other issue, obviously. When I don't eat something that's especially expensive, it pisses me off. There you go. We do what we got. And we do what we can. How you doing? And the cover is obviously key because it keeps the moisture in there, right? We don't want it to reduce too much. We want it to floof up. No worries. Alright, that's it for today. I'm done. I'm dead as fuck. I don't even know if I can react to things. So there's that. Alrighty. Bye bye. Take care.